Jo and I'm a percussionist, and this is the first in a series of 5 mini videos all about spoon playing. So in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a few different pairs of spoons to help you choose which spoons might work for you, and then we're going to have a look at the grip, so have a look at how to hold them. Okay, so the spoons I've just been playing, these are the ones that I play most of the time, and they are ordinary metal soup spoons. These are quite old ones. I found them in an antique shop some time ago, and they're actually quite nice to hold, so I like playing these. Okay, so that's my spoons. Now I had a look in my cutlery drawer to see what else I could find, and I found these. Now I quite like these actually because they're quite straight here. I find them easier to play when they're straight. That might not be the case for you, but I find them easier when they're kind of quite flat there. But these are slightly rounded around the edges, which makes them a bit more comfortable to hold than some. Okay, so maybe you've got some a little bit like that. What else have I got? Here's another pair that I found in my cutlery drawer. Now again, these are quite straight here. However, they're not so comfortable. They kind of dig in a little bit around the edges. So I can play them, but they're not so comfortable to hold. Okay, just a little bit sharper. What else have I got down here? Now I've got some wooden spoons that were made especially for playing. Okay, now these are a bit trickier to get hold of, but they do make quite a nice sound. Now I find that the wooden spoons that I've got in my kitchen, they're quite rounded here on the handle, and they dig into your fingers a little bit. So my wooden spoons from my kitchen aren't so easy to play, but maybe you've got some that would work. What else have I got? I have some plastic picnic spoons. Now these are quite nice. They're quite light and they're quite nice to hold. That's those. And now these are plastic measuring spoons. I found them in a kitchen shop a little while ago. And these actually tend to be the favourite spoons when I'm running workshops. So they're quite gentle on your fingers. They got quite a nice sound because they've got a deeper bowl. But if you see them in the shop, they'll look a bit like that. So they're part of a set of measuring spoons. I've seen them in lots of kitchen shops and hardware shops. The next size up does work quite well as well. They're a little bit trickier to hold, but they do work. 2 more pairs of spoons to show you. Now then, I don't think you're going to have these in your kitchen. Probably not. These are joined up spoons that have been made especially for playing. Okay, so with these you don't need to worry about how to hold them. You literally just grab the handle and off you go. Okay, so they're joined up metal spoons, and then got a wooden version as well. So literally just hold on, and there you go. And I'll put in a link for where to buy these from if anyone's interested. So how are we going to hold the spoons then? So the way I do it is I put my spoons back to back, and I put my first finger in between the spoons, just past the first joint, and then that finger's going to curve around a little bit and grab hold of the top spoon just gently. And then I'm going to put my thumb along the top, and then I've got 3 fingers underneath. So let's come a little bit closer. Okay, so first finger in between, thumb along the top, 3 fingers underneath. And we need to make sure that we've got a little gap between the spoons, only a small gap, but just enough so that when you tap, you get a sound. Okay, so let's go through that again. Spoons back to back, first finger in between, just past the first knuckle, thumb along the top, 3 fingers underneath. Now my thumb and first finger are gripping the top spoon, okay, and then the other 3 fingers are gripping the bottom spoon, and then I'm making sure I've got a gap between the spoons. There we go, that's my grip. And then you can try tapping on your hands, tapping on your legs, not too hard, okay, just have a little go, see if it works. You might find they come apart a little bit to start with, that's completely normal. You might want to just push a little bit harder with the thumb on the top or grip a bit tighter with the fingers underneath, but it does take a little bit of getting used to. If the gap is too big or too small between the spoons, you might need to move your hand back or forward along the handle of the spoons just to find a good position. Okay, so it's a little bit of experimentation when you first start, just getting used to holding them. Okay, but first finger in between, thumb along the top, 3 fingers underneath, okay, with a little gap, and then just try tapping. Okay, see how you get on with that. Once you feel comfortable with it, move on to the second video.